see a situation where we have education and capacity building on short courses that lead to PhD and much more training that is definitely required. I see great effort in research and innovation. I see green labs based on African solutions. You know, Africa, we are just unique. You realize that in January this year, it was the hottest ever recorded month in the history of this country. This year. We are here to ignite a movement because in April, in South Sudan, 705,000 people were displaced by floods. We are here to ignite a movement because in the same month in Ethiopia, 10 million people were terribly affected by the floods in that country. And I deliberately pick all those places that are very far because it sounds very far. And I will now make you a little bit uncomfortable why we are here to ignite a movement. As scholars and as we discuss many issues regarding CO2 emissions, we imagine that this is a story that is very far. With me, I am holding a gadget that gives measurement for CO2 levels. The best indication should be in this room. We should be having at least 400 to 800. That is regarded as safe and green. Anything beyond 800 CO2 emissions is regarded yellow, and it starts to get dangerous. And if it gets to red, you will definitely get sleepy, you will be totally unproductive, and it will lead to headache. I'm going to let this gadget go around. The CO2 levels in this room that we all are in is 1,005. At one point it was 1,340, and it is still fluctuating between the yellow line. We have a role, and I believe that Africa is not a problem to be solved. No, it is not. Africa is the solution that is waiting to be had. We must be able to wake up, and we are, of course, the youngest continent in the world. We hold 30% of world's minerals, 60% of our uncultivated land, and the numbers go on and on. When are we going to pick all this to make it a reality? 3 to 5% of our GDP is lost annually. You know what this means? It's easy sometimes to read statistics, but I want to bring it out. That bleed to the economy and its entire output, economic output, costs us about 870 billion Kenya shillings annually. This is strictly due to climate change. That's the cost of floods. That's the cost of droughts. That's the failed harvests, the lost jobs that we have lost in this country, the damaged infrastructure. If over the next 15 years nothing is done and nothing changes, we are looking at a loss of 15 trillion Kenya shillings. May sound just a number, but I dare say that this is enough to transform our entire nation. These are not just numbers. They represent the schools, the hospitals, the farms, and of course the futures. Climate change is not a luxury.
The signing of 20 documents.
首先，请王毅主任和穆达马迪外长入座。
First, Foreign Minister Wang Yi.
请交换。
Please exchange.
请交换。
Please exchange.
initiating this sustainability, but take sustainability at another level, looking at how it has been defined, what we're doing, and try to put it at a certain level where it can be more useful. Connect to people who are working on the economy. But can we have seas if we don't have these rivers, these lakes? We forget the interconnectedness, which is in the nature. People really don't connect. You talk about someone who's talking in water and be able to help in capacity building. The last thing I want to say is that in my life as academia, you can take that and be able to help people understand and also use that because your institute is about, it can be tapped into and be brought here. IUCN has tools that it has initiated. When you talk about nature-based solution, the deficits scientific commissions. I'm talking about this here because really these are scientific-based commissions and people here know. And if you are an institute or a university, you can always, others who are working on the coast, trying to do some restoration, sometimes they don't speak. People who are working in the academy, academia, like you, but the sustainability as it was defined by then, if we look at today, you know, I don't think we are really having what we agreed on, like sustain from IUCN. My name is Innocent. So International Union for Conservation of Nature. So the core mandate for us is about nature.
Thank you so much. And I would also like to see that some of our partners are here. I'm seeing PACJA and also IUCN. Thank you. We also like to meet with the other university later and other partners. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. It's good. That's the practice and action.
We see how we can grow together to a greater height.
Wow.
Organization driving matters of policy in Africa and in the Kenyan space. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Duncan Omwami. I'm not yet a doc, but I know by the end of next year I'll be conferred by the powers, depending on how the situation is.
And Executive Director of Aging Concern Foundation. We come from the population aging space, implementing climate adaptation initiatives.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Faith Muniale from World Vision International. I lead a program called Restore Africa. We do land restoration, livelihood enhancement, and carbon.
I'm from the African Group of Negotiators Expert Support here in Nairobi. I'm an associate professor of agricultural economics, and it's nice to be here at the Agnes and the Restoration Ecology. Thank you.
From the International Peace Support Training Center. I'm there as a senior researcher in the Peace and Security Research Department.
Good morning.
My name is Peter Kenudia. I'm with the African Union. I met Rehema there while working in the energy programs of the continent. Thank you.
Go, Mheshimiwa Mama Kang'ata. Muhurire iruhi agioka. Santi.
Ngai nĩ mwega na hĩndĩ ciothe. Thank you. Our MP gĩkĩ nĩ kĩheo wahe andũ aya, kĩheo ũtangĩrutwo nĩ mũndũ. Nĩguo kana tiguo? Andũ a Wangũ mwĩkuo, mũtikenyonie na guoko mwĩkuo. Very good. Nĩ ndĩramenya mũhecu witũ atĩ PA wakwa aragereire cocoro guo arathi areruta driving atĩ nĩgetha nguage gũkũ. Salome wĩkuo? Niĩ harĩa thutha na nĩ wega. Niĩ kĩrĩa kĩangenia nĩ ũrĩa mwĩyumĩrĩtie. Githĩ mũtiĩkĩte wega na muoka kũnyitĩrĩra MP witũ. Ithuĩ tugaga ũrĩa ũkorota ndĩndĩ amuorote o tũkauna kara kau. Kana nĩ atĩa? Ndĩndĩ nĩ witũ na nĩ kĩheo gitũ gĩa kĩharũ. Acio wale wanasikia vibaya wameze wembe. Si ndio? Ngai arorathima ndĩndĩ amuongerere matukũ na amũkĩrie ikĩro ingĩ nyingĩ. Tondũ ithuĩ gũtirĩ ũndũ tũĩ, tugaga tũkire tondũ nĩ twaremirwo nĩ kwaria. Tũrute kĩ? Tunyamaze tufanye nini? Wale ambao hawana kazi ya kufanya wapige mdomo, si ndio? Turamona muno, nĩ turona ũrĩa maratindĩka MP witũ, no ithuĩ tũtigwĩtĩkĩra, tũgũikara gũkũ na harĩa hangĩ mekũmũtindĩka. Nĩ mũkaumĩra kana mũtikaumĩra? Tukaumĩra biũ, githĩ tiguo? Kama mbaya si mbaya kabisa. Ngai nĩ egũtũteithia na gwĩtĩka wega. Kũrĩa Wangũ kwĩna andũ 180. Macigo kaku nĩ makinyu guo. 180 mena makũheo certificates na amwe maheirwo DL driving licenses. Asanteni sana, Ngai amũrathime. Mwathiĩ mũciĩ mwaheo indo icio, mũtigathiĩ toro. Mũthi mũrute kĩ? Wĩra nĩ wĩra, mũtigacagũre. Hau neho mũndũ ambagĩrĩria agĩkinya harĩ igũrũ. Asanteni, njĩtagwo Mama Kang'ata kuma kũrĩa Wangũ ward na Wangũ nĩ kũhoreru. Asanteni.
Muhurire iruhi rwega. Twina mheshimiwa wa kũrĩa Mũgũiri etagwo mheshimiwa Kamwaga, John Kamwaga. Wega. Muhurire iruhi.
Ngai nĩ mwega na hĩndĩ ciothe. Mheshimiwa witũ mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ mũthenya wa ngatho nyingĩ mũno tondũ andũ aya me haha kĩrĩa maranyoteire ũmũthĩ nĩ makĩonete na ndakena mũno nĩ kũmenya amuona nĩ mararutaga wĩra. Koguo kĩrĩa megũkĩte maragũkĩte gwĩkwo refresh courses na amuona mangenia tondũ ndaigua nĩ mandĩkanĩte. Acio ndaigua mandĩkanĩte ndĩraiga andũ 1,000 na kĩndũ mangĩkorwo mandĩkanĩte mandĩke andũ 5 tũraria ũhoro wa andũ 5,000. Acio ti andũ aingĩ mũno. Ndĩmwĩre ũndũ ũmwe na nĩ twerwo nĩ mheshimiwa macigo haha. He mawĩra maingĩ mũno ona kaunti ĩraruta na gũkũ nja na tũrĩmĩkaga sure inyuĩ mwĩna certificate icio nĩ inyuĩ mũrĩheagwo mawĩra marĩkũ. Na ndĩmwĩre tondũ ta gũkũ Keno kũrĩa Ndĩramonte nĩ gũkorwo gũkĩambĩrĩria wĩra tondũ kwenda industry irambĩrĩria kũu. Ndĩmwĩhoe na ndĩhoe MCAs arĩa gũkũ gwitũ Murang'a North tũkamĩkaga sure rĩrĩa mawĩra mau maragaywo na kũu. Ona ithuĩ twaikara harĩa metha-inĩ nĩgetha matigatuĩkage marĩthiaga mwena ũrĩkũ o mwere. Koguo nĩ ngũmwĩhoya na ndĩmwĩre certificate icio mwaheo mũnyite na mũcinyite na kinyi muno tondu ona mawira maria maheanagwo na nja wa bururi metagio certificate iriku icio githe tiguo ni ndaigua he group yuma haha ya kuria gwitu Mugoiri na ni yaiga ni reka uhoro wa catering iyo group ni tukuona na icio thaburia mheshimiwa metia ni icio undigire ni ngumenya uria ngubangana nacio koguo ngiuma andu acio twaranirie ni ngukienda kuga undu mwe githe mutio haria tukinyetio ta guku gwitu kiharo githe tiguo ni kurutirwo wira ni mheshimiwa witu niguo ndimwire undu umwe andu acio mareciria ati